So hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name's Erica and today I will be doing my empties for the first quarter of 2021, and I decided to do it this way, not on purpose, but just because I felt like I didn't really have that much stuff at the end of January or at the end of February, so I saved everything for the end of March. And this is what I have. So this is quite full. I'm just gonna get started with whatever's at the top. So this is a mix of mostly skincare and some makeup, I think. So starting with this cleansing balm. This is the Then I Met You Living Cleansing Balm. This is worth a lot of money. Well, not anymore because it's empty, but this cost me a lot of money. Unfortunately, my skin really likes this. This is $38 for just this one cleansing balm, and it is the best cleansing balm I've tried. The ingredients are really decent. I feel like, I don't know, there's just something about this one that makes my face look brighter than the Vanilla Co cleansing balm. But I would say if you can't afford, or not if, that sounds so pretentious. If you do not want to spend $38, I don't want to spend $38, but unfortunately my skin really likes this, so I'm just going to keep buying it because I can and I want to. And the Vanilla Co one's not bad, but this one I can definitely tell a difference, and because I use this on a daily basis, I'm going to continue purchasing this even though it hurts my wallet. But you know, skincare, you should buy things that have better ingredients. I don't care how much it costs. If it costs like $200 or $2, if it has better ingredients, then you should just get it. Moving on to something I will probably never repurchase. It's the Bioderma Sebum H2O Micellar Solution. This is the Purifying Cleansing Micellar Solution. So this one was the one with the green lid. I believe the liquid inside was blue. And the reason why I'm never purchasing this again is because there's actually sulfates in here. Also, whenever I stop using this for a while and I start using it again, it is very sticky. So my skin doesn't like it instantly. I swapped over to using my Nature Republic cleansing water, which is my favorite one, and my skin, I've noticed a definite change in it, so I'm gonna stop using this one in the future, even though it's so much more affordable. I have 3 Bath & Body Works body lotions. I feel like I go through one every 4 weeks, but these are the last of the body lotions that I have, so I'm just using my $2 Vaseline cocoa butter body lotion, which is definitely not as rich as this, but it's more affordable and I need to use it up before I buy another lotion. I don't want to like hoard skincare. I feel like this was quite moisturizing. I just feel like maybe it caused my eczema to flare up, because ever since switching to the Vaseline cocoa butter body lotion that I'm so used to using, I haven't had as many like flare-ups. Like my eczema isn't as itchy or as intense, but my skin is drier, so I don't know. It's like a lose-lose situation, I feel like. But yeah, I feel like if I didn't have eczema, I would probably purchase these again on this sale. They smell pretty good. I don't think I would get this one again. It smells different to me every time I use this. Like first it smells intensely like apples, and then another time like fake candied apples. And then these ones are just like a, I mean, how can you not like this? It's a fresh, clean scent. I feel like that's what I prefer. I don't prefer like the scent of candy. Next, I have this bag of cotton puffs. This is from Muji. And yeah, I just go through a bag of these every, let's see, 90 days or something. So that's why there's only one bag in here. Muji's gone from the US, but I managed to snag like a ton of them before they went out of business. Unfortunately, it wasn't, I thought what I bought was enough, but it wasn't. And I have a box full of 10 of these, 10 like packs of these that I bought when I found out that they were selling them online. So I'm just like stocking up because it's my favorite cotton puff. It's unbleached and it's like a good deal. It's $2 for $2 for 180. Ever since using those ones, I just cannot go back to the Daiso brand. I have this Hask Charcoal Dry Shampoo. To be honest, I don't know if this was used in the store or like someone used it before I got to it, because this doesn't work anymore. And I haven't been able to use it that many times. So there's nothing I can do about it to kind of like revive it. You can't like break open this can because it's an aerosol can. I've swapped from using this to the Trader Joe's dry shampoo. I really like that. Dry shampoo, it smells really good, but the applicator sucks. So I actually have another dry shampoo that is in a non-aerosol can as well, with a much better like applicator. I don't know, with much better packaging, but I need to use that one up first. So I never thought I would say goodbye to this, but I'm trying to stay away from aerosol cans, but I didn't get to use this that much. It was good when it worked, but again, I didn't really get to use this for some strange reason. This is an interesting product. This is the Republic Phytoncide Skin Smoothing Body Peeling Mist. So I replaced this because I really like this. It's basically a chemical peel for your body, and you spray it all over your dry skin, and then you rub and dead skin cells come off. It's really disgusting, but really satisfying. You just feel so clean after you use this as well. I feel like this is the most effective on like parts of my body that I smooth. So I have keratosis pilaris, which basically, you can't tell, okay. Well, it's basically chicken skin, and it's really bad on my legs. So I feel like this isn't that effective for keratosis pilaris. There's much better products out there for that, but it definitely leaves my skin feeling smooth. And I have stretch marks, because we all do. When I spray this on there, I feel like they kind of go away a little bit. To be honest, I don't really care about getting rid of stretch marks, because in Asian culture, or at least in Chinese culture, I think, they're called tiger stripes, and it's supposed to be, you know, like a sign of growing. So I don't care if I have stretch marks or if people think they're disgusting. They're in places anyway where people normally wouldn't look anyway. So yeah, got them from puberty. So I like to use this in those areas to kind of like give my skin a deep clean, but you have to be careful where you apply this. Next, I have this AHA/BHA clarifying treatment toner from COSRX. This is probably my go-to, like my holy grail toner. I have repurchased this so many times. I think I have 2 as backup and then 1 that's open. COSRX makes really good toner, and at first I thought that, you know, this wasn't really doing much, but when I stopped using this, that's when my skin started freaking out, so I noticed this. For reference, I have really oily skin. It's oily year-round, but it is combo in the winter. Although this winter I have been pretty lucky, and it's just been less oily instead of me developing dry patches, probably because I'm inside a lot, and instead my lips have been really dry from using the heater. But my skin, like the skin on my face, has been okay. And yes, this, I don't know if it prevents me from breaking out, but my skin really likes this. To be honest, I have no idea what it's supposed to do for you, but I just know that if I stop using this, my skin hates me, so I guess my skin needs AHA/BHA. I think it's like a really light chemical exfoliant or something. It's supposed to help with sebum. Okay, next I have this Trader Joe's Ultra Hydrating Gel Moisturizer. I've gone through several of these already, I feel like, and my boyfriend uses this too. This is a great $9, I think it's $8.99 moisturizer. I feel like this works almost as efficiently, if not better, than my old Nature Republic Super Aqua Max combination cream, which was in like a teal jar or mint jar. But this one is much cheaper than that. It's like half the price. A little bit more than half the price, by like, I don't know, a couple of cents. And it's a little bit smaller, but gets the job done. I feel like if you have dry skin, you won't like this that much, but if you have oily skin like me, this is a really good nighttime moisturizer. In the daytime, I need something that will keep me matte, and this ain't it. I have this Pacifica Clean Shot Niacinamide Zinc and Hemp 100% Complex plus Lemongrass Oil Balance Serum. I only realized this the other day when I was thinking, like, I use this up faster than my my facial oil, and I wonder how. Did I just use this like twice a day instead of once a day like I thought? This is not even 1 fluid ounce, and this is $14, so this is quite pricey. I try to get these when they are buy one get one 40% off, or if not, like a better deal. So far, out of all the niacinamides I've tried e.l.f., I've tried Fourth Ray Beauty, I've tried Ordinary. I hated the Ordinary one. It smelled like metal and it was really disgusting. This one is the one I like the most out of all of them, even though I feel like this one is the most expensive, but it's worth it. It didn't like clump up like the Fourth Ray Beauty one did, and I could definitely see how effective it was. I have the e.l.f. niacinamide serum, doesn't really work. And it's in a small jar, and it's in a small bottle too, so I prefer this one out of all the ones I've tried. I also finished this Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. I have 2 more of these. One is halfway done, the other one's like a backup. I really like this. I think a few years ago, or a couple years ago, my friend gifted me a set of Mario Badescu facial setting sprays, and I didn't support the brand, but I used the facial mists like every morning and every night, and because of that, I got used to using facial mists, and I feel like it keeps my skin plump before I put on my makeup. So this step I would spray right before I put on my morning moisturizer, because that stuff is supposed to be mattifying, and so is my sunscreen. They're both mattifying, but if I want my skin to not dry out, I apply this first and not on top of them, because I feel like if I apply it on top of my primer, it's like, or if I put it on top of my sunscreen or on top of my moisturizer, it kind of like makes my face sticky. So if I keep it under my moisturizer, it kind of locks it in, I feel like, or at least it mixes with my moisturizer and doesn't become as sticky. I feel like this is sticky if you don't put something on top of it. Anyway, so I got used to setting sprays, and now or not setting sprays, I got used to using facial mists every morning and every night, but now I've just taken a step back and I only use these in the morning because they're expensive, and also because, well, I will use it at night if I feel like I have to, but at night I can put on oil or like a night mask to keep my skin nice and like hydrated. So I try to only use this in the morning because I want to extend the longevity of these. But I do really like this. I don't feel like it's a necessary step, or you don't have to buy this. I'm sure if I used a less mattifying moisturizer, I could cut this out of my routine. But I have, like I said, 2 more, so I'm going to keep using this. I have these 2 lanolin creams. These are basically nipple creams. They are for my nipples because I have eczema on my nipples, and I feel like this is the best thing I've tried that kind of has cured it. I used to have like, okay, never mind. I'm not going to go into detail about it because some people might get disgusted or feel like it's a sensitive topic, but it's your body, so I feel like it shouldn't be embarrassing to talk about stuff like that because I'm sure it happens to more than just me. But yeah, this is great for eczema on your nipples if you have that like I do. It's gone down because I think the weather is getting better. Also, I'm changing my diet, so I eat less, I think, processed sugar or something like that. I've heard that sugar can trigger your eczema, and I notice it when I drink really sugary drinks. I'll notice it, but if I eat like cake, it's fine. I don't know how my body processes it, but yes, eat less sugar, use this. Did I say what brand this is? This is the Lansinoh lanolin cream. Moving on to some more makeup products, even though there's only a few things left in this bin. I have this Perfume by Dior, I believe. It's Pure Poison. It's a little mini. It's so cute. I got it in a pack of 5 from my godmother, and this is worth $25. Just this tiny little perfume. It's like, I have big hands, so I feel like when I use something to compare, like when I hold something up and you see in my hands, it looks a little bit smaller than it should. My palm is actually way longer than my fingers, so anyway, I don't remember what this smells like. Oh, now I do. This smells like what you imagine Dior perfume to smell like. So it wasn't my favorite, but it was definitely something I could wear every day and no one would complain. I can't say the same about my last 2 Dior perfumes because I'm trying to go through them. Yeah, I don't think I'm a perfume person. Like, I might just have one scent. Okay, I have some makeup tools in here that I'm getting rid of because they are unusable. So I'll talk about those first and then the makeup. So I have this Muji eyelash curler that I am unfortunately tossing. It looks fine. How you use it is you actually pull down this piece and then you press it and it squeezes your eyelashes. Mine's really dirty, I know, but you can tell it was well loved. And in the back right here, this piece, I don't know if you can tell, it's like coming off. It's not really attached to here, and I know that within a few uses it's going to snap off. So I've broken out my old Shiseido eyelash curler. I'm sound like I'm complaining. I'm using my old Shiseido eyelash curler until I can get a replacement for this. But like I said, there's no Mujis left here in the US, so I have to either order online or wait until I can go to Japan, or someone can go to Japan and pick one up from me. So I'm just going to wait because I already have an eyelash curler. I'm not really traveling, which is why I would use this one for travel, but also it was so convenient to use. Like, look at this. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to be waiting at least, I think, a year until I can go back to Japan to get this in person. But it was a really nice eyelash curler. Next, I'm getting rid of this e.l.f. brush. This brush looks like, you know, that one scraggly neighborhood stray cat, Steve. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but Steve is shedding like crazy on this side. Like, what I would imagine, it's just shedding so bad. Every time I wash this, I feel like I lose 100 more bristles off of this, and it's nowhere as dense as it used to be. This is clean. Well, until I threw it into this bucket, it was clean. This used to be the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. You know, e.l.f. brushes are not what they used to be. Like, I have an e.l.f. brush from, I think, over 6 years ago that's still holding up just fine. And Steve here is probably 3 years old max, and he looks like he's been out on the streets for 20 years. So I'm probably exaggerating. This brush just is shedding like crazy when the other brushes that I have that are the same brand, same type of brush are not shedding like this. So I'm getting rid of this because whenever I use this to do my makeup as well, a couple of hairs will fall out. Okay, moving on to makeup. I have this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in Original. This is not even the deluxe size. Like I said, I have big hands, but this is not even the deluxe size. This is a mini, like a true mini size. I really liked this. I mean, I really like this primer potion. I like the applicator on this too, which is the old squeezy tube. I think it took me a month or two, I think probably closer to 2 months to use this up completely. I never bought the primer potion when it had the squeezy tube application, but that's kind of how I use my current primer potion. I just squeeze the product out instead of using the doe foot because it's more sanitary that way. Next, I used up a CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume in Hydrofuge. This is waterproof, I believe. And I actually stopped using this before it went bad because this actually gives me panda eyes. I'm very prone to getting panda eyes from mascara because my eyelids are hooded and also very oily, I guess. Or the lower part of my eyelid is oily, the upper part is fine. I'm not really prone to creasing for eyeshadow, but for mascara smudging, yes. So this didn't smudge at first, and then it started to smudge, so I decided to, you know, stop using this because at that point it had already been at least a month, so a month or two? Yeah, and then I decided, like, I'm just going to switch over to what I know is tried and true, what I know works for me. The last product I have in this video is actually a declutter. It is the Fenty Beauty Killawatt in the shade Hustler Baby and Mean Money. So this is what it looks like. I did actually hit major pan on this. The reason why I'm getting rid of this is because it's patchy on my cheeks. Like, it leaves little rings on my cheeks where there's no highlighter, and that's really strange. I actually got mine shattered and I repressed it, which is why mine looks so strange on this side and why I repressed it wrong. So they're actually on the wrong sides. When I got a backup, or not when I got a backup, when they sent a replacement, I gave it away to a friend. So I'm hoping that she likes it more than I do, but I don't really like this. I don't see the hype. I prefer my Mega Glow more than this. I'm not doing so hot in the makeup category of my Empties, but I'm hoping, you know what, I shouldn't even hope. I'm probably not going to use up that many makeup products this year, and I feel like a majority of my Empties are still going to be skincare, but I do have a goal of using up at least $1,000 worth of product, just like I did last year. So that's everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in about 3 months. Bye!